lot of compliments, a lot of positive feedback from the fans. Taylor, there was an excellent write-up in our program for this evening about Hawlee Cromwell. Can you talk about her history here?
Well, Hawlee Cromwell comes to us from the other side of the continent. She was originally trained at the Buddy Wayne Training Academy in Washington State. Buddy Wayne was a big deal on the territories for many years. Made a big splash in Memphis as an example. Additionally, interesting piece of trivia, Hawlee Cromwell has a one-on-one victory over WWE's Shotzi Blackheart.
That is interesting. Thank you. I also believe that she was one of the first competitors in WrestleArts for the women's global openweight crown.
Right, this is a one-on-one matchup scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Global Women's Crown Championship. Introducing first, to my right, the challenger. She is fighting out of Bellingham, Washington. She is the sorceress from the Black Moon, the Wicked Witch of the Northwest, Hawlee Cromwell. Introducing our champion from Des Moines, Iowa. She is the Killer Bay, Heather Monroe.
Hawlee Cromwell got incredibly close to defeating former champion Randy West, so she is no stranger to championship matches here at WrestleArts. I believe in that program there was a chat about redemption, Taylor.
Well, absolutely. This is Hawlee Cromwell's opportunity for redemption. Hawlee Cromwell, like you said, competed in the very first WrestleArts Women's Championship match back in 2018. She lost that contest to Randy West, who, as we know, would retain the title all the way until Heather Monroe beat her for it before Heather Monroe won the title after it was vacated by Randy West.
She defeated Space Jesus
7.
Billy Starks.
Correct, in a tremendous contest, arguably the match of the night.
Heather Monroe, real attitude problem she has.
She is feisty, to be sure.
Not a fan of the fans. Doesn't seem to like the audience very well.
Well, you know, you give what you get. The audience doesn't show her very much respect, so she doesn't show them very much.
Hawlee Cromwell with a slap to the chest. Oh my goodness. Big time arm drag. Takes an uppercut to the corner, going for a bulldog. Oh my gosh, and smashes Heather's face into the turnbuckle. Running face wash.
Hawlee Cromwell is looking tremendous.
Even too close to the rope. She wanted to finish this early. You could tell Cromwell wants this victory.
Well, Hawlee Cromwell has had 5 long years to think about the prize that got away, the WrestleArts Women's Crown. She has been longing for this moment.
Underneath, schoolboy. 2. Heather Monroe looks discombobulated. She's trying to regain her composure. You know she's in trouble when she's not trash talking the audience.
Hawlee Cromwell with those big stiff shots.
Right into the chin.
Heather Monroe told us earlier that she's going on vacation after this. She's going to need it.
Oh, and she moves, stomping, smashing Cromwell into the corner. And she grabs her by the hair, goes for a big slap. Oh, chop by Cromwell.
Hawlee Cromwell showing the world that she is ready and raring to go. She has clearly been training for this match, and she is ready to make Heather Monroe about 10 pounds lighter in the gold department.
Cromwell's frustrated that Heather's taking a breather.
The Wicked Witch of the Northwest now coming after Heather Monroe on the floor.
Wow. I noticed that Heather Monroe is able to hit harder than Cromwell. That could be the deciding factor in this matchup, Taylor.
Yeah, Heather Monroe has definitely spent some time on punching bags and speed bags because she punches like nobody's business.
I heard that.
Luke Hastings up to a 6 count. Now, once again, as we mentioned earlier tonight, there is a 20 count here in WrestleArts. You have to do a count of 20 to get back in the ring.
Monroe stomps at the fingers. She teed up. Oh, and trips the leg. Cromwell.
Sometimes the most basic of attacks are the best of attacks. That was basic, but boy, was it fruitful.
She used the momentum against the Killer Bay, against the champion. Oh, and Cromwell tried to pull her back into the ring.
Well, the Killer Bay always knows where she is, and she will use anything to her advantage, as we just saw with that top rope.
Heather's targeting the arms, targeting the wrists, small joint manipulation, just trying to take out the hands, the fingers of Hawlee Cromwell.
We can see she's clearly zeroing in on that left arm of Hawlee Cromwell.
She's got an arm wrench. Oh my gosh, just dragging her forearm across the neck, across the face of Hawlee Cromwell.
I'll tell you, I know that Heather Monroe is an acquired taste. Not everybody likes her, but I love her, and one of the reasons I do is because she gets the most out of everything that she does. Saw her with that armbar, and then she's just getting those extra shots in at the face at the same time.
Ooh. Well, I also know that she's traveled the globe applying her craft, Taylor, and one of the things that she has learned is she really makes sure that every punch, every kick, every maneuver that she employs has that extra bite to it. She hits harder.
Oh, absolutely. She's gone through a who's who of folks. I mean, she has wins over Thunder Rosa, Taya Valkyrie, Kylie Ray, Kira Hogan, Indy Hartwell, Penelope Ford, Gigi Dollins. You name them, she's beat them.
There's not a lot of women on the planet right now who hit harder than Thunder Rosa either. So, you know, Heather Monroe has had to bring some fire, some power to her matchups. Oh, wow.
I know this is going to be a controversial statement, but I'm just going to say it. I think Heather Monroe is the best female competitor in the world of professional wrestling today.
I can't argue.
That having been said, though, don't count Hawlee Cromwell out.
She's got that arm wrenched back, and then she throws a parting shot as she releases the hold. The way she grabbed that rope, just frustration. She's surprised that she's not on a beach in Maui right now.
Oh, what a shot by Cromwell.
Ooh. Cromwell, what a magnificent boot by Monroe. Oh my gosh! Using the ropes for leverage, she drives Cromwell's face. Cromwell hooks the back, suplex!
Big time German suplex by Hawlee Cromwell. Now both competitors down on the mat as referee Lukey Hastings begins his count.
Monroe did not expect Cromwell to use her momentum to pull herself back onto her feet so rapidly. Use the physics in her favor, lift herself back up and German suplex Heather Monroe.
Both Heather and Hawlee trying to find their way to their feet.
Monroe Monroe is able to throw those spectacular strikes. Very well coordinated, good technique, well practiced. I know that she trained in Los Angeles in wrestling at the Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy, which I believe you said was a very famed wrestling academy, known for producing some very skilled fighters.
It's one of the most respected academies in the country. Hawlee Cromwell, though, is given as good as she's taken. Oh, what a knee to the face by Hawlee.
Face.
Hawlee catches a leg and then drives another knee into the face of Heather Monroe.
Monroe quick to grab the ropes. A skilled ring general.
Big elbow there by Monroe.
Yeah, just a series of stiff strikes.
Heather staying laser beam focused on that arm of Hawlee Cromwell.
Monroe has been very exceptional in this match, throwing her strikes.
Oh,
Roll
cradle,
it, 1,
this
2!
could be it.
Oh, that was almost it!
Almost a new champion on that count.
Cromwell. Oh my gosh!
I don't know what that was, but it was
That
devastating.
was a Cody cutter, I think.
2 and some change, but not quite 3.
Before this match, almost had a surprise victory in Hawlee Cromwell's direction. I was going to say, Monroe, this whole match I've noticed, she has been keeping the distance short with Hawlee Cromwell, and she's throwing those strikes across that very short distance, and she's not sacrificing a lot of power in her shots. She's not throwing big haymakers. She's keeping that distance tight with Cromwell. She wants Cromwell as close as can be.
Hawlee wisely holding on to that top rope, and then what a shot into the mouth of Heather Monroe.
Oh, Cromwell. Oh! And she grabs the arm again. Monroe keeps going back to the arm of Hawlee Cromwell.
Such a strategist is Heather Monroe. So intelligent, just staying on that limb, taking it apart piece by piece.
Using lots of elbows.
Come on, Hawlee!
Here the fans trying to get Hawlee Cromwell back into this thing. Heather Monroe now giving the rope break. Driving that arm back to the mat again and again and again.
Monroe is exceptional at using the ring to help her win. She grabs the arm behind, traps it behind Cromwell's back. Oh my gosh!
Oh, Cromwell now, she's got her locked in that octopus hold.
Wow.
Monroe able to escape.
Cromwell wasn't able to get it locked in. Oh, that's it! Oh my gosh! The Killer Bay herself, 2, 3.